Good morning, singing friends. How are you? It is currently Tuesday, March 4th, and it's almost 9 a.m. And it's been crazy in my life. How are you guys doing? I feel like this past week has just been a blur for me. It's finally warming up a little bit after another dreaded cold spell, and I am so ready for the spring. I'm really over the winter. My nose is a little red because I have a cold that I contracted from August. And as you know, kids are germ factories. He was fighting this morning and didn't want to go to school, but I made him. And he's really missed a lot of school this year, so he had to go. And this past Saturday, I had a gig with one of my students. This Thursday, I'm running the talent show at the local elementary school, which is something that I like to volunteer for every year. And then you can hear in my voice, I'm sick. And then I have an upcoming cantorial soloist thing at my temple. So I am doing a lot of musical stuff. And I like to do everything to my standards. So it takes a lot of preparation and time. And then yesterday I was in the city for Dashiell's 3-month labs for his kidney disease. So hopefully everything is stable with that. But we were at the hospital all day. So it's just been a lot. But I'm excited to take a break from the rat race of my daily existence and to get into some new music. So let's do that together. Let's take a little escape into music land, because that's always a nice fantasy place that doesn't have the same pressures of regular life. So I love to share that with you guys. Today, I'm going to be listening to a new band that I haven't heard before. They're called Cilver, spelled with a C, and this song is I'm America. And Mike writes, they're a New York City band comprised of first and second generation immigrants. The singer, Iuliana Priodu, immigrated to the US from Romania as a young teenager who spoke no English with her mother. This song and video is a pleasure to watch on several levels. The song is excellent and catchy, the lyrics are biographical and coherent, and the video is nicely allegorical, which I think makes for excellent entertainment all around. The song described Iuliana's early struggles to assimilate and later recounts how she overcame all obstacles to not only thrive, but to be successful and even be a leader in a new society and culture. The allegorical video depicts her as a young teen encountering this new country, which is allegorically depicted as an arcade. From there, she immerses herself into the history and culture of the new country through a device showing old films, which allegorically shows her learning through what we see in the video, which is a roughly chronological recounting of important American events and people, including such figures as Teddy Roosevelt, Charlie Chaplin, the Wright brothers' first flight, Amelia Earhart, Einstein, Elvis, Big Bird, Reagan, Martin Luther King Jr., Sonia Sotomayor, and events such as the Challenger disaster, 9/11, the development of the atomic bomb, the Vietnam War, gay rights marches, and an iconic photo of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton in the war room at the White House watching the Bin Laden mission in real time. And he says, be sure to watch all the way through since there is some dialogue and a final scene after the music. So again, this is Cilver, I'm America. Let's check it out.
down to my knees. I stood in line waiting to shine. Now is my time. My mother said that day to me, this land is for the free. And I've been waiting for so long. No one knows. Now it's my time. I won't be left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, will you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, will you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind.
Sorry to stop it in an awkward place. I'm always trying to find the right spot. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So impressions so far, I really like how, sorry, I'm dying. I really like how the little girl, the color scheme that she's wearing reminds me a lot of Alice from Alice in Wonderland, right? So it's almost like she's going into this new land. She's going down the rabbit hole, and that new land is America. I also like the backdrop of the arcade because it is so stimulating in terms of colors and sounds. I think it's just a really good backdrop for a music video. This old-timey machine with the movies on it makes me think about the like fortune teller in Big, you know? There is something that's like really cool and almost like steampunky about it because I've never seen that machine before, right? So it's like familiar, but it's not. So far I really, really like the video. And in terms of the music, I think the beat is great. Obviously it has a lot of energy, and her voice, the way that she's singing, is really energetic as well. So the way that she's accenting and phrasing, you can really hear that she's lining up the accent in her words with the beat of the drum, for example, and the hits of the guitar, right? So rather than singing it really evenly in terms of attack and volume, like da 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 da, she's really da 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 da, right? She's really hitting those beats in the meter, and so it gives it a lot more punch and a lot more energy, and just it's more affecting that way. It has so much more energy. I also really like the power in her voice. Obviously her voice is really connected, and she's getting some gravel on some of the notes. She's getting a little bit of like a distortion, so it's not this like perfectly clean tone. I also obviously love her range because you know that I really appreciate lower female voices. So I really like altos, and she's really in that sweet spot with her tessitura. And the other thing about the video, that first image, the first film that she watches with the JFK assassination is so brutal and so violent. And for a little girl to watch that is shocking, but it also feels true to her experience, I guess, right? So when you come to America, you are kind of like assaulted by these raw truths and the reality of really dark things that have happened in our past and that are happening currently, right? And so it's like, it's really interesting to see through the eyes of somebody coming to this country for the first time and like what sticks out to them about America and American culture, you know, like what are the historic milestones that people in other countries know about. And also how coming as a little girl, you're exposed to things that maybe you shouldn't see, you know, you're not protected in the same way that a citizen here who's part of this culture might be protected, you know, and so you might be exposed to more brutal imagery than kids otherwise would be. But I mean, depending on how you think about it with all the gun violence and everything else, we're not really that protected as citizens either. But anyways, it's interesting to think about like what are the impressions and how America is viewed by other cultures, especially now. Because for a long time we were the dominant power in the world, and now maybe that's changing, right? Maybe there's other powers that are more respected or more on the ascendancy, and maybe America's in a decline, or depending on how you feel about it, we're kind of struggling to figure out where we're going to be moving forward. So all of that is a sidebar. Let's continue with this.
You thought I'm weak, I couldn't speak, bite my tongue until it bleeds. Stand aside, 'cause this is mine now, it's my time. All I had was just a dream and the weight of everything. Mother, wish that you could see how they from me. Now it's my time, I won't be left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, won't you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, won't you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind. Everybody listen to me. I never thought I'd get this far on my own. It's just as hard as it seems. No one can say it. No one knows. Now it's my time, I won't be left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, bring you life. I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, won't you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind. I'm America, drink the water. I'm America, won't you lie? I'm America, I'm your daughter. Nobody left behind.
Hey babe, you've been here a while. It's getting late. Let's go.
So very interesting video. I really like to see kind of her perspective of how she adapts to living in America as an immigrant and coming here with no English and being confronted by all of these brutal truths and images, but also these amazing achievements. So I think all of that was portrayed really well. And to see this like coherent narrative in a video is very refreshing. It's obviously a really high quality video, and using footage that you don't have to shoot, but putting it together in a montage and making it into a coherent narrative, I think takes a lot of skill. And I think the editing and the cinematography of the video is very impressive. I think it's a very high quality video, and it really gets the point across. And in terms of the song, it also really tells a coherent story, as Mike points out. I think, coming here with nothing and being able to make something of yourself and seeing America as a land of opportunity, still, and being able to find success on your own really is very impressive. And I think that really comes across in the song. In terms of the singing, she's got a very powerful voice. I think the song is catchy. That chorus is great. And I like that in the bridge, she really brings the energy down. There's kind of this like denouement where it gives the listener's ears a little bit of a break and showcases another aspect of her voice where it's not just like that connected belt, but you get a little bit more of a gentle, lighter dynamic, more of like a pianissimo. Although she never gets like really, really soft, she does get quieter, but it's not like this breathy kind of disconnected tone. And it's like this very brief diminuendo, and then it comes back full force again. I think overall, the thing that strikes me about her singing is the energy and the power. And she just comes across as kind of a force of nature, you know? And so musically, you could understand how she could come to this new country and really, really thrive and succeed in the face of a lot of obstacles. I don't know, like, how do you guys feel? Do you think that if you move to another country, maybe you can tell me about your experiences, but I feel like if I moved to another country where I didn't speak the language and I had to adapt to a whole different culture, I mean, I think I would survive, but I don't know if I would thrive. I often wonder about that, you know? I think just learning a language alone is like such a huge undertaking. I just finished the Spanish course on Duolingo, and I still feel like I'm not fluent. You know, I've been studying now for over 500 days, and I do feel like I've gotten better, but I don't know if I would be able to really live in like Spain, for example. If I was dropped off tomorrow in Spain and I had to adopt a whole new culture, and I had to get a job, and I had to pursue my dreams, and you know, it's hard enough to make your dreams a reality in your home country where you know the language and you are comfortable and you have relatives and you have friends and you have a network and all of that, but to do it on your own, you really have a lot more things stacked against you. So I think it's very admirable. And yeah, I think it's a really cool song and a really cool story. And I'm curious to hear more about them. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for introducing me to this band, Mike. And let me know what you guys think of it if you enjoyed it as well. All right, I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care. And of course, happy singing. Bye, friends.